County law enforcement leaders are calling out the new Moriarty policy that eliminates almost all charges related to minor traffic stops. The county attorney announced the new policy 2 days ago, but did not consult with police chiefs beforehand.
Fox 9's Corin Hoggard joins us now in studio after hearing from the chiefs today and digging into the data from Ramsey County, where they had something similar going on in 2021. So they've been at it a few years over there.
Yeah, they have done it for a while. I will say that the Hennepin County law enforcement leaders, including Sheriff Witt, says that this basically takes a tool out of their toolbox. Sheriff Witt said, you know, there is some racial bias in police stops over the years. She said she has personally experienced it, but she says it's rare. The best way for them to handle it is to just let the police chiefs do their job. And, you know, this is a tool they say is an effective tool. She mentioned that they've made a lot of stops this year, but they have 175 weapons that they seized during traffic stops. She highlighted one stop in particular that she said was very effective.
Traffic stops were illegal window tint in Minneapolis. The two occupants were wearing ski masks and gloves. A 9mm handgun that was modified to be fully automatic was found during that traffic stop. Through our investigation, we learned the firearm was connected to a shooting in Minneapolis and a homicide in Robbinsdale.
I should mention that I followed up with Robbinsdale police about that incident there. They've had one homicide all year. It was in May at Sanborn Park. Nobody's been arrested. Nobody's been charged.
All right, so we mentioned that Ramsey County has had this in place for, I guess, what 4 years now.
Right.
What does the data show in terms of crime and seized weapons now that they are no longer doing those kinds of stops over there?
Right, they still can do them, but for the most part, they have not done that anymore. And what it shows is there was a small increase in violent crime after the policy was implemented. However, the number of violent crimes went up more in places where they did not implement the new policy, which seems kind of counterintuitive, but they did. The number of violent crimes went up more there. Now, when it comes to seized firearms, those stayed pretty level in Ramsey County. But again, some of these traffic stops definitely yield, you know, some results. And, you know, when you go back to Hennepin County, there were 175 firearms that they've seized this year. That was, though, in 101,000 traffic stops. So basically, they're getting one firearm every 579 traffic stops. Again, sometimes effective, but, you know, the people, you know, like Mary Moriarty will tell you that that's not the best use of resources.
Yeah.
I guess it depends. I mean, how much you care about the one firearm, or if it's been involved in anything, you know?
Or if there's a more effective way to find that one firearm.
Right. Yeah. But the data is interesting to hear.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Corin.